All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome. Thanks for joining me this morning. We're going to do some lower body stuff today. So lots of glute work, but lots of working on some of those quads too, and just getting lots of stability through the lower body. So what you need today, the only major need is dumbbells if you have them. If you don't worry. But the other optional thing you can grab is a step of some kind. So I've got a step here that's just under a foot high. If you have something, whether it's a phone book, a stair, a box of some kind, something that can hold a little bit of weight, that's, somewhere from a foot high to half a foot high, give or take. If you don't have it though, don't worry. You could also do it with just the floor. But yeah, if you have it, grab something that is like a shorter step. All right, so a shorter step, set of dumbbells, and yeah, we'll get started. All right, let's start with just some basic squats here. Start warming everything up. Driving those heels into the ground, keeping your chest up, squatting back into your squat. Couple more here. All right, we're going to switch into some lunges. You're going to start with your right leg, and you're going to do 3 different directions. So you're doing a forward lunge, side, and a rear lunge. So stepping forward into your lunge, coming back, stepping that same leg out. That's the one that's going to bend, back, and then into a back lunge. All right, so just around those 3 ways with that right leg. Give me one more round on that side. And we're going to switch to the left leg. So left leg forward, into a side lunge, into a rear lunge. One more round here. Awesome. All right, you're going to get a nice wide stance into a sumo stance. So a little bit wider than normal, squatting down, and you're just going to shift side to side. So staying nice and low. Should start to stretch out those inner thighs a little bit. Try and stay nice and low, squeezing the glutes. And rest. All right, let's go into some forward lunges. You're gonna do a forward lunge with a twist, trying to wake up that spine a little bit. You can have your arms straight out, or you can bend them and have them touching just behind your ears. So your forward lunge, twisting towards that bent leg, and back. Switching sides. Give me a couple more of those. Awesome. All right, for whatever space you have, you're going to do some side steps. So if you only have space for 1 or 2 steps, that's okay. You can do 3 or 4, whatever you feel comfortable with. So you're going to stick to one side, squatting down, stepping to the side. All right, so stay nice and low, keep those hips back. So you're in that squat position, driving with that foot that's stepping out. All right, moving into a jog. It's a light jog on the spot here. You're going to slowly jog yourself back to the back of your space so you have a little bit of room in front of you. All right, we're going to move into some more squat walks, but we're going forward to back. So get a little bit wider, squat down, and you're just shifting into that step. You're moving your whole body, pivoting back and forth. Again, if you only have room for 2 steps, that's okay. Stay nice and low. Keep going, couple more of those. And back to your jog. Try and pick up your pace a little bit here. All right, you're gonna move into some butt kicks. So throw those heels up, drive them up towards the glutes. You can be jogging or you can just be stepping into this, whatever's more comfortable for you. And back to a jog. Last thing, you're gonna give me 5 squat jumps. You can jump on the spot, you can pulse, whatever you wanna do, but give me 5 of them. If you're done that, you can come back to a walk or a jog, whatever you're comfortable with. All right, so we're gonna be doing 2 exercises, 30 seconds on, 5 seconds rest. So similar to what we did on Wednesday with the timing. So your first exercise is gonna be alternating lunges. It's gonna be a forward lunge. It's a nice simple movement, so it's a good way to get ourselves moving and wake up all those muscles. So holding both dumbbells on each side, stepping forward into your lunge, bring yourself back. Other leg forward, bring yourself back. When you're coming up from that lunge, drive that heel into the ground, push the floor away. You're putting most of the weight on that front leg. All right, so going back and forth. Your second motion is going to be a sumo deadlift. So it's basically a sumo squat. Toes are out about 45 degrees. Go from the side there. And feet are at a nice wide stance. These dumbbells, palms are facing back. So they're sitting side by side in front of you. And you're gonna let that dumbbell basically trace the front of your body, squatting down, squeeze the glutes together on the way up. All right, so imagine this is a bar in your hand and that bar is tracing the front of your shins, basically. So keeping that chest up, lower, and then squeeze on the way up. Nice and slow motion, all right? So forward lunges, alternating sides into that sumo deadlift, all right? So really try and squeeze those glutes to pull yourself up from that squat. All right, here we go. Starting with those forward lunges. 3, 2, 1, go. Pushing that floor away with the front leg. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, getting a nice wide stance. Dumbbells in front. And go. Again, make sure you're drawing that line down the front of you. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, back to those forward lunges. And go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, back to those sumos. And go. Push through the heels, squeeze the glutes. letting those hips drop back into that squat. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, grab some water, and you can make your way down onto your mat. All right, if you want to add some weight to these exercises, you can grab a dumbbell and have it sitting on your hip. All right, so we're gonna start with some hamstrings and then go into some glutes. So your first one is gonna be a hamstring walkout. So I'm keeping that dumbbell right on my hips. You're going up into a glute bridge. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Your toes are lifted off the floor, so your heels are pushing down. And you're just gonna take small steps and walk your heels out while trying to keep your body straight. So my hips aren't dropping, staying as straight as you can, walking yourself back up. All right, so walking out, even if it's just 2 steps, whatever you're comfortable with, try and flex the back of your legs to really pull those legs in. All right, and your second exercise is just strict glute bridges. So nothing fancy, drive the heels into the ground again, pull the toes up off the floor if you need to, and drive those hips forward and up. So you're squeezing the glutes, pushing that dumbbell up to the sky. All right, if you need to, you can also put your feet just slightly further apart for this to get a really good glute squeeze. All right, so hamstrings walk out into glute bridges. All right, here we go. Let's start with those hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, go. You can put your hands on the ground if that helps keep you steady. Palms down. Try and squeeze your glutes the whole time. Three, two, one, rest. All right, put those feet just slightly wider and into glute bridges. Go. Squeeze and drive those hips up to the sky. Give that a really good squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, back to those hamstrings. Feet a little closer. And up, go. Doesn't have to be a quick motion, nice and slow and controlled to get lots of tension on the hamstrings. Brace your abs the whole time, keep yourself steady. 10 more seconds. And rest. All right, feet a little wider, last round of glute bridges, and go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, bring yourself up from that. You can stand right up. Grab some water if you need to. All right, we're gonna move into where we're using our step. If you have it, have a step here. Mine's about 3/4 of a foot high. Anything from a foot or lower is ideal. If you don't have it though, this works great just on the floor. All right, so you're gonna be doing some lunges. You can have dumbbells or you can do body weight. First round is gonna be the left leg. The next round through, we'll do the right leg, or the other leg, sorry. So left leg is up. On that step, your foot isn't too far back. You want your knees to be able to drop down, straight down. So you're not way out here, making sure that knee drops directly to the floor. All right, so you're going up and down with this lunge, and you're really pushing through that front leg, push off that step. And you should feel it through that glute. Whatever foot is on the step, that glute should be doing most of the work. So your second exercise is going to be a good morning. So you're bringing those dumbbells up, resting them on the shoulders if you can, or you can have them sideways, whatever way is comfortable with the weights that you have. You're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart, and you're just leaning those hips back. So you shoot the hips back, squeeze the glutes on the way up, keeping your spine neutral, so you're not bowing your back and you're not bending forward. So just squeezing the glutes. Feel a nice tension through the back of the leg here. All right? So front lunge with that raise if you have it. If not, works great on the floor too. You're just basically doing the same thing. So nice slow lunge, pushing through the front leg. All right? So left leg first, and then those good mornings, and then we'll do the right leg. All right, here we go. Left leg forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Keeping that chest up, so your body is moving in a straight line down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring those dumbbells up onto your shoulders. Nice neutral spine, and go. Knees are soft, they're not locked, but they're not bent. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, other leg up. Right leg forward, into those lunges, go. Drive through that front leg. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, dumbbells up one more time through those good mornings. Go. Remember to shoot those hips back. You want a good hinge on the hips so that the glutes and the hams and the lower back is doing the work. Three, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. All right, grab some water before we got our last set here. All right, we're going to do a mixture of some curtsy lunges and some squats for our first round. So your first one is going to be curtsy lunges. Between each leg, you're going to do a squat. So you're stepping back into your curtsy lunge, forward into a squat, back into the other leg, forward into a squat. You're welcome to use weights for this, or if you do this nice and slow, it's super effective even on its own. All right, so going back and forth. Your second motion is going to be calf raises. It's not something we do all that often, but strengthening the calves also strengthens the chain that keeps your back protected, okay? So if you want to have those dumbbells, you can. And you have two options to do this. You're going to do this standing still. Your body stays straight, your face is looking ahead, and you're just raising up onto your toes and down. Pushing the floor away with your toes and down. If you want a little more stability, you can also just do one dumbbell and hold onto the wall if you want a little extra balance. All right? So really trying to squeeze the back of the legs here and push that floor away with your toes. All right? So curtsy lunges with the squat in the middle and then some calf raises. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. If you have the dumbbells, you keep them at your side. The squats, they go right beside your knees. Keep that chest up. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, going in for those calf raises. And go. It's a small movement, but this one can get really hard really quick. Push that floor away with those toes. Do a good squeeze at the top. So you're not bouncing, you're keeping good control. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, one more round of those curtsies. Curtsies with the squat, here we go. Go. Almost there, halfway. Chest is staying up, the hips are going back. Three, two, one. All right, last round of calf raises. Go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome, nice work. All right, grab some water real quick. We're gonna change up our order a little bit today. So we're gonna do some core stuff first, and we'll finish off with some cardio. So this is gonna be a bit of a pyramid. So it'll be 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25, 20, 15. So your 15-second exercise is an iron crunch. So that's laying flat on the ground. Arms are straight out, but just not quite on the ground, straight out and hovering. Feet are also straight out and hovering. Pulling your knees to your elbows, squeeze everything together. Pull those abs in so you're almost like one of those beetles that curls up. And slowly controlled, let those fall out again. Squeeze, control on the way out. That control on the way out is what's using your abs to keep yourself steady. So it keeps that good tension the whole time. Your 20-second exercise is going to be bicycle crunches. So again, half crunch up, pulling knees to elbows. You're keeping that partial crunch so your abs are contracted the whole time, keeping yourself steady. So bicycles, and then your third motion is just a V-sit hold. That one's going to be your 25 seconds. So bringing yourself up to a V-sit. You can have hands up here, hands on the ground, whatever works for you to get you through as much of that 25 seconds as you can. And then we'll go back down to bikes and then iron crunch. All right? So starting with those iron crunch, you'll have 5 seconds between to get yourself changed around. All right, so iron crunch for 15 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Try and blow all that air out on the way up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, getting ready for bicycles. Half crunch up and go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, set yourself up, going into a V-sit here. And go. Starts to get tricky. You can always drop a heel or drop your hands. Keep breathing, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, down onto your backs again. Half crunch up into bicycles and go. right, last round of iron crunches here. Arms and legs out, here we go, go. Three, two, one, and rest. Nice work. All right, take a little breather here, grab some water. All right, we're going on to our stomachs now. Same sort of setup, same pyramid. Your first exercise is going to be a plank with a leg kick, all right? So you're going onto your plank, elbows down, onto your toes, and you're just kicking one leg up at a time. And you're just squeezing the glutes so they're not raising far. You're just squeezing that motion at the bottom. You're not arching your back, try and keep your back steady, all right? So leg kicks. Your second exercise is gonna be up into a tall plank, and you're pulling one knee towards the other elbow. So it's a very slow motion mountain climber. So really squeezing in, again, contracting those abs the whole time. So that's your 25-second exercise, and your 20-second exercise. And then your 25 is simply a plank hold, all right? So planks with that kick, rest, planks with the knees to the elbows, rest, and then a plank. So lots of planks today. All right, here we go. So starting with that plank and the leg kicks, go. Rest, awesome. All right, into your tall plank position and go, knees to elbows. Nice and slow. Really curling those abs in. Three, two, one, rest. All right, back down to elbows. You can go through your knees or toes, whatever you like, and plank. Keep holding, 10 more seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, bring it up for those knees to elbows, and go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, down to your plank on the ground. Leg lifts in 3, 2, 1, and go. Last one here. Three, two, one, and rest. Nice work. All right, grab some water, stand yourselves up. We're gonna switch into some cardio here. All right, let me just get my timer switched. All right, your first exercise is going to be high knees. We're gonna do 25 seconds on, 3 seconds rest. 3. There we go, sorry about that. All right, so your first exercise, yes, high knees. You can do them standing and just hike those knees up, or you can do them into a round. So pulling those knees as high as you can. Your second exercise is a side shuffle. So similar to those side steps, but if you can pick up the pace, you're just gonna hop to the side. So it's just a little hop. Again, if you don't wanna hop, you can also just do those side steps. Whatever works best for you, and if you only can go one side to the other for your space, that's great, all right? Your third one is gonna be squat jumps or squat pulses. So the jump, you're gonna pulse at the bottom once, hop into that jump, pulse and hop. All right, or if you want to stay with the pulse, that's okay too. And your fourth one is going to be a sprint. This is where I want you to give it everything you got. Run, crisscross, whatever you want to do. Keep those legs moving and try and use as much energy as you can there. And then your fourth one is an in and out squat. So it's very similar to the side steps, starting in the middle, step wide. Start in the middle, step wide the other way. So back and forth. All right? Gonna burn out the last bit of those legs. All right, we're gonna do it twice. We'll get about a 20-second break in between. All right, here we go, starting with high knees, and go. Bring those knees up as high as you can. If you want to, you can put your hands out, which encourages your knees to come up. Three, two, one, rest. All right, into those side shuffles, and go. Try and stay nice and low. Doing awesome. Five, four, three, two, and rest. All right, going into squat jumps. Pulse and jump, go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, here we go into a sprint. Go. Five, three, two, one. All right, in and out squats. Go. Three, two, one, rest. Grab some water here. All right, here we go, starting with some high knees again. Go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, side shuffles. Go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, going into squat jumps or pulses. Go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, going into a sprint. Go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, last round, in and out squats. Go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, nice work. Grab some water. All right. We're gonna move ourselves down under a mat and do the last couple little ab things before we stretch. So we're gonna start with some dead bugs. Haven't done these in a little while. So just some reminders. Your feet or your knees and your hands directly above your shoulders and your hips. So keep yourself nice and square to the ground. Reaching one arm up, other leg is straight back. Keeping that spine neutral so you're not bowing your back, you're not kicking your leg up. You're just pushing with your heel, you're pushing towards the back wall. Front arm is reaching out. Keeping your spine nice and neutral, all right? We're gonna do one side first, then the other side. Woo, there we go, all right. So 25 seconds per side, starting with right arm, left leg. And go. Nice and slow and controlled. When you come back down, you can have them on the ground or you can bring your elbow to your knee, whatever you like. Brace your core this entire time. This is really great for abs, but it's also great for all of the muscles through your spine, around your spine, your back, and your glutes. And rest. All right, going in for the other side, and go. Pushing that heel back towards the wall. 10 more seconds. And rest. Awesome. All right, take a little breather here. We're gonna do the same thing again. Starting with right arm, left leg. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping those hips square to the ground. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going to the other side, and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. All right, flip yourselves over. All right, we're gonna finish off with some leg drops. Just gonna do one 30-second burst, all right? So 30 seconds, as much of it as you can. Feet are straight up in the air, and you're gonna drop all the way to the ground, just shy of the ground, sorry, and bring them back up. If it's easier, you can also have your hands straight up. Lower to just above the ground, pull them back up. Keep that lower back pinned to the floor and your body nice and steady. Engage your core that whole time so your core is controlling the way down and controlling pulling them up. All right? So one set of those leg drops. I'm gonna do 45 seconds because I think you guys can do it. All right, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Drop as low as you can while still keeping your lower back pinned to the floor. If your back starts to come up, stop there and move yourself up. Twenty more seconds, keep going. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. All right, let's stretch some things out here. Bringing that one knee up and over and into that lower back stretch. Bring that knee up to halfway again. And you're going to put your right leg, that right ankle, over your left knee. Grab behind the left knee and pull it just slightly towards yourself. Get a nice stretch in the glutes. And relax. All right, bringing the left leg all the way over, stretch out the lower back. And bringing that same leg up, crossing the left ankle over the right knee. Grab behind your right knee and just give it a little pull. And relax. Awesome. All right, slowly bring yourself up, flip yourself over onto all fours. You're gonna step one leg forward. I'm gonna use my left leg into that lunge. Drive those hips down into the floor. If you want a little deeper stretch, hands on the ground, just on the inside of that left leg. And relax, lean yourself back. Sitting back into that, pulling that left toe towards yourself. Get a nice stretch through the back of these calves. And relax. Bringing the other leg forward. For me, my right leg into that lunge. Driving those hips into the ground. Hands on the floor, just inside that leg. Nice deep breath here. Get a really nice deep stretch going. When you're ready, leaning back, bringing that toe towards the ceiling. Awesome. All right, stand yourselves up from there. Get a nice wide stance, a nice sumo stance here. Reaching all the way up to the sky. Nice deep breath and let yourself fall. Walking with those fingertips all the way to your right side, as far as you can go with getting a nice stretch through the back of the legs. And slowly walk yourself back, hand over hand, all the way to the left side. And back to middle. Let your hips drop into a squat and bring yourself up. Awesome. All right, let's stretch out the quads. If you want, you can use the wall to hold yourself steady, or you can use your balance. Bringing one leg up. Whew, my balance isn't so good today. If you want to grab onto your belly button, that sometimes helps with balance. Drive this hip forward, stretch out the quads. And relax, and the other leg. Same thing, driving this hip forward. Awesome, and relax. All right, I'm gonna finish up there, but if you wanna keep stretching, go for it. More stretching is always better. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody. It was great seeing everyone, and I will see you guys hopefully Monday.